I'm sure you're just as curious as I am about how those ready meals we pick up at the store are made in factories, yes? These massive factories buzz with non-stop energy, churning out thousands of meals in mere minutes. It all kicks off with pots filled with just the right amount of top-notch rice. As the water gets added, the pots are sealed up tight, letting the rice soak up the moisture and settle perfectly. Once it's the right time for cooking, the machines gently but firmly hold those pots, turn them upside down to drain off the water using sieves. Now the fresh water is being added in these pots to cook the rice up to perfect temperature and consistency. A robotic arm snaps the steamer's lid into place, and then these steam cookers roll out, getting seals attached to each pot as they go. Precise temperatures keep things from going messed up, avoiding any overcooking or undercooking, of course. When the rice is perfectly cooked, robotic arms step in again. They carefully transfer the pots onto rolling iron rods that guide them along the conveyor belt. It's all automated here, with no human hands involved in the cooking process. That is pretty cool, right? Tap. Rice is cooked and all set to pour into the trays. So let them fill the hopper first. After rice, crispy chicken pieces are added into the trays to complete the meal box, along with pouring the sauces. Hey, it's not just one sort of meal boxes being prepped. You will see the meal boxes filled with an irresistible gravy. Boxes are filled, so before sealing the meal boxes, they are going to freeze these trays, so they will remain fresh, flavorful, and preserved until you hit the store shelf and grab your favorite meal. As these trays glide along the conveyor belt to the sealing station, who wants to deal with anything less than 100% hygienic? That's why this sealing station is spotless, with super strict cleaning routines to keep every seal perfect and free from any contaminants. Now these meal trays are all decked out in their perfect wrap and sealed tight. And of course, after sealing, the trays roll over to the labeling station, where they get tagged with all the key details like brand name, ingredients, and expiry dates. Once these boxes are packed to perfection, this last stop ensures each box is tightly sealed and ready to roll out. I'm sure that my fitness enthusiasts are eager to witness how their daily salad trays are crafted in factories. Pile on a generous serving of fresh green veggies, keeping everything perfectly separated. So, tender grilled meat slices are added too. That will take the game to the next level. And since healthy eats can't skip eggs, they're added. 2. These machines portion out spaghettis into these trays, giving each one just the perfect quantity. Then the trays cruise down the conveyor belt to the sauce station. Here, machines drizzle a rich tomato-based sauce all over spaghetti, making sure each tray gets a big splash. Before we get into how your favorite crunchy banana chips are made, check out how these workers are sorting them to make sure every banana stays top-notch. When the bananas roll in on conveyor belts, they are peeled efficiently without damaging that delicate, crucial part. Why go for green bananas instead of ripe ones if this ever clicks for you? It's pretty straightforward. Unripe bananas have a firmer texture and less sugar, which gives the chips that perfect crunch. Now, these peeled bananas get sliced into thin, even pieces by these incredible slicing machines. After a wash bath, these slices are checked to make sure it's just the right thickness. The hot oil makes them crunchy and delicious, and of course the crew rocks face masks and gloves to stay safe. The chips hit another conveyor belt to drain off excess oil and dry out, making them extra crispy. Once dried, the chips get seasoned with their tasty signature flavors, ensuring every chip is perfectly seasoned. Of course, any overcooked chips are sorted out to keep your snack game strong. Finally, the chips get sorted into perfect portions by this huge, high-tech portioning machine. This fascinating machine makes sure every packet has just the right amount of chips after savoring those hearty meals. Say, don't you think it's time for something sweet to wrap things up? The filling we all love with every crunchy bite? First, some secret ingredients mix up in this huge machine where sugar, coconut, and creamy butter team up to create that unbeatable flavor. Once the thick mixture is ready, it gets sliced into perfect pieces by these high-tech machines. All right, Blades, it's time for the real treat. These bars are about to take a dip in a rich, flowing chocolate waterfall. And of course, it's crucial to take notes to make sure everything's on point. The chocolate coats each bar just perfectly, giving it that glossy, mouth-watering finish we just can't get over. This is exactly where they get their irresistible Chosy vibe. So, after their chocolatey bath, they glide through a drying tunnel, where some cool air helps the chocolate set, creating a crispy, delicious shell. The chill time helps them set just perfect, giving them a flawless finish. It's crucial to keep tabs on the temperature as it makes sure to prevent any melting or uneven coating, so every bite stays deliciously consistent. Once they're spot on, the bars are carefully sealed and packed. Each one is placed in its box, all set to hit the shelves and bring that sweet satisfaction. Ever wondered how some of your favorite ice creams get from the farm to your freezer? Dude, prepare yourself to witness the incredible transformation. But first, let's talk. Let's talk about how they get the fresh and tasty milk from these cows. It's all about advanced technology that is used from their care to the milking process. As soon as they finish milking the cows, the entire milk is immediately transferred to their dedicated facilities, so the milk gets pasteurized and tested to see if it's good enough to proceed. Once the milk gets its own place in the mixing chambers, further ingredients like cream, sugar, and other stabilizers are added and whisked in those large blending tanks. Check out that creamy consistency. As this ice cream is prepared, it is whisked at lower temperatures, probably freezing the mixture at the same time to achieve that creamy and fluffy texture of an ice cream. Now the ice cream mixture is prepared, so it is being sent into the further depositors bit by bit from where the real magic will begin. These precision blades effortlessly slice through the creamy goodness, creating perfectly symmetrical portions. Automated machines then slide each stick into the ice cream, transforming these creamy treats into handheld delights.